Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Thursday, October the 5th, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Eight of Swords. Who has been with me here for a really long time? Because I've been doing this one here for over 2 years. This was one of the most frequent cards when we started out, and I got so tired of seeing it. Now we haven't actually seen it since August the 12th, so we had a break there. And that was halfway between the Aquarius lunar eclipse and the Leo solar eclipse. Much has changed between now and August. So, let's talk about today for a minute. Today we have a full moon in the sign of Aries. So, full moon blessings to everyone out there. Okay. Today, finally, here we are. And there's always something about the month of October. Don't know what it is, but maybe it's around the time of this full moon. We might have to go back and check because it's definitely a significant month every year for some reason. Now, this month we will see Jupiter move into Scorpio on the 10th, which, as many of you know by now from listening to these videos, is available on YouTube, okay? But also on Patreon. And from this point forward, any of my paid videos will only be available through Patreon. And we're talking in excess of like 300 minutes of exclusive tarot guidance per month for a $5 pledge. So it really is very reasonable and probably much better than what people were having to pay here on YouTube. So I think in the long run, it's a much better deal. Now, with this card, okay, it's like a big finally. It's like full moon, you release things, you let them go. I actually feel what's being released is you. Like being released from that confinement that you have felt, especially in the last couple of years. Because when we talk about the 5 years, we talk about all the bad things that happened. And then, like once you got past all the fallout that was going on, you've been the last 2 years trying to figure out how do I put it back together. Like you're like Humpty Dumpty, okay? But there was no putting Humpty Dumpty back together, okay? It was like, we need to clear all this away. We need to start from scratch. We need to make all of it work. And it would appear that everyone has had that one final hurdle. I think it's here. I think that the ability to overcome, the ability to find a solution, the ability to be released from that feeling of being stuck has arrived. It's about time. That gives me chills when I say that. I know I say that so frequently, but it gives me the chills. And you're going to see. You're in this phase. You've entered it a few weeks ago, but it's starting to build. It's starting to develop. This new life is coming in, and it's finally a happening thing. And I say finally because there was so much frustration. It's like you realized a while ago, okay, this is what I need to do. And no matter how you tried to do it, it just wasn't happening when you wanted it to happen. Now, finally, the changes are coming in. And I have to say this as well, because there are those out there who are thinking to themselves, no, I'm not getting what I want. And there are quite a few of you with some unrealistic expectations, and you kind of need to stand back, take a look at your life, and see how it is you've put yourself in this position. Okay, there are many, scenarios I could come up with to tell you, but I won't go into them. But I think that primarily you'll find that if it's a focus toward a relationship that you think you deserve so badly, you might want to take a look at that and be honest with yourself about why it's not happening, because that may very well be the hurdle that you need to overcome at this time. That once you've recognized the fact that it's not going to be a happening thing, that then your life can be. Okay, that's about as specific as I'm going to be about that. So everyone enjoy your full moon. Remember to be, I want to say, cautious with your words as always, and let's see where this takes us from here, because I think we are in for some very good times coming up. A lot of work, mind you. Whatever you're doing, it's not that it's just like plopped in your lap. It's going to take work to make it happen. You know, some of you out there might be moving, so you have to pack, you have to move, all these things that are going on. It's not just a done deal and you go from here to there and, like a turnkey life. It's not a turnkey life. You have to do the work to complete this part of the process. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.